Know, then you know. On Vernon Avenue, if you know, then you know. On Vernon Ave, if you know, then you know. On Vernon Ave, if you know, then you know. If you know, then you know. I'm about to blow somebody else up tonight. I'm about to blow somebody else up. I'm going to throw this motherfucker. I'm about to blow somebody else up. I don't know who else I'm going to blow up, but I'm blowing somebody else up. On Vernon Avenue, I'm blowing something up. Yeah, Vernon Avenue, nigga. You see this motherfucker? Vernon Ave. Fucking nigga mean I'm blowing something up today, nigga. Told a nigga, stop playing on Vernon Ave, nigga. Vernon Avenue. I'm about to blow a nigga up. Fuck wrong with a nigga. Dead homies, nigga. It's the fourth. I'm about to blow a nigga up. Who nigga blown up today, nigga? Fuck wrong with a nigga off the back. I'm blowing a nigga up. Stop playing CDs, nigga. I'm throwing them in your house. I'm throwing them at you, nigga. Vernon Avenue, nigga, off the back. I'm blowing your ass up.
Yo, what's up? Hey, welcome back to the channel. I see y'all just hanging out with me real quick, but I want to holler at y'all real quick about that young guy. He a rapper named For Extra, man, podcaster. I saw him, really the first time on No Jumper, and apparently he's blown his hand off. I mean, it's like really crazy. It's going all over the internet right now that the guy blew his hand off in some kind of situation where he was with his buddies on the 4th of July. They had one of those M80s in his hand, and the rumor is that the thing didn't have a sizzle, like, you know, you burn the stem and then it burned for a few seconds and then it blow up. In his situation, that it did not burn at all. It just literally just blew straight up as soon as he lit it. So it's like even a more rumor saying that it probably was some bombs from Iran, some C4 was in those M80s or M100s, and it was a pretty large one, as you can see in the video. These things are big that he had, you know what I'm saying? I mean, when I was younger, they was really small, but they still had a big boom. So I don't know what level them things is today, and then he had 2 of them. So the fact that somebody could lose their hand, and it's apparently a video that's going on online. I'm not going to play it on here because, you know, the guidelines, they be tripping on that. But the reality of it is if dude lost his hand, it's crazy. That's next level. And he was really just a little rap dude doing podcasting and doing everything. I saw him on No Jumper, and he had like a personality where he was basically on some gangster shit with people, like he'd jump you, whoop your ass, all this shit that he was doing. And it was, you know, entertaining. You know, people watching it and all that stuff. He had a personality like that other guy that I saw, No Jumper, named 5-5 Crip or whatever. You know, I don't know where he been. Maybe he locked up or something like that. This guy been in and out of jail himself, but he been basically going viral for just basically somebody he gonna fight people. Now he probably can't fight. He was squabbles. I guess they call it squabbles in California. And so this was how the guy got famous, and he was really doing big things on the internet. Probably was gonna parlay into other stuff. That's really what the internet is. You get the people looking at you about something that you say or something you got going, and then when they start paying attention, then you can parlay into other things. And I think that's what old boy idea was, that what he was going to do. But ultimately, this is like a game changer for anybody. If you lose a hand, that changes your life. That changes your dreams. That changes your objectives. It's like what you do now. You lost an actual hand. Like some people might lose sleep. Some people might lose their keys. Some people might lose their mind. But if you lose a physical hand, they don't grow back. Like we're not salamanders. We're not snakes and reptiles. As soon as it's gone forever. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a beak or some claws. It's gone forever. So I think that was the problem for dude having that scenario, lose his arm. And if it's really, you know, true, because, you know, they do a lot of rumorville on the internet trying to get stuff going and see if your name would go. But then it seemed like the videos and pictures that they've been showing of the guy, or at least the pictures, has been really crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that'd be bad if that really happened to him. But, you know, you got to let me know in the comment section what you think about somebody losing their hand. Could you go on with your life, especially as a podcaster, if you lost your hand? Like, what would you talk about? And then think about having to have money for prosthetic hands. Like, it's so many levels to what the fuck is going on in somebody's life that you could just imagine. And then think about complaining about something going on in your life. And then last night or the next morning, you just now all of a sudden lost your hand, or somebody you know lost their hand. It'll put life in perspective in a whole other way because it's scary. You know, losing the hand, you know what I mean? It's like losing a leg. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? It's gone. And it's gone forever. So now, do they have something to fix that? And then sometimes they might be looking at you like you stupid and shit because you lost a hand. Like, what the hell you doing playing with firecrackers at this age and don't know how to do it? I heard somebody say on the line, man, when you in and out of jail like that, everything exciting, everything fun, everything crazy and dope and going crazy in your life, and you just want to be a part of it. But you ain't thinking, you ain't using your senses, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it turned out for him. I'm like, if that was really true. And then they said the guy that was standing next to him, one of his buddies supposedly had, went blind temporarily because of the explosion and shit like that. Man, firecrackers is scary. It's scary for anybody. But if you're out there doing it and you're doing it not the way that you're supposed to be doing, you got to check yourself. Because in anything you do, it's going to be safety first. Even if you have sex, they'd be like, get you a condom. You know what I'm saying? So it's like safety first. And they ain't even tripping about if you're a girl or a boy. It's like, whatever. This is what you need to be on if you're going to be doing that. So for them to make sure they didn't make a mistake like that, and then, you know, I mean, he's a physically fit kid too. So how you get physically fit, push-ups, lifting weights, all that's over until you can figure out how to use a hand or use a, you know, he definitely handicapped from now on. You know, if that happened, you go from being a normal person to handicapped. And then sometimes I think to myself, I'm like, was that supposed to be his fate forever? Like, even though when he was a child growing up to this day, or even when he was talking all his wild shit on the internet, was that ultimately his fate? That he was going to lose a hand? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's one of those things that you just don't be knowing. Like, how is life going to turn out for somebody? And then you see somebody lose a hand or lose an arm or whatever, even pass away. You be like, damn, I thought I was going to know that person forever. I thought that, you know, you just can't know what God going to do or what he got and locked in for somebody. And that's crazy. So I wish the guy luck, you know what I'm saying? Because I know at least he was at least entertaining. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was trying to be, an entertainer, a podcaster, a YouTuber. He was doing his thing in that regard, and it was working. You know, people in his industry or people that knew him was fucking with his stuff. But now a hand being gone is scary. It's crazy. And then, you know, the pain. Could you imagine the pills? It's like this happened last night. Yesterday was the 4th of July. So today is the 5th. That's pain. I remember like being like 23 or 22, and I was very young with my homies. We going to hoop, and we got a blunt. We finna smoke it when we get there. The police pull up on us in the 10 speeds. We at the lakefront in Chicago finna go play ball. They see the blunt in my buddy's ear. They pull us over. They take everybody to jail. It's July 5th. It's like, what the 4th was yesterday. Now we sitting in jail 4 in the afternoon, 3 in the afternoon. This is some bullshit. So we had to find ways to bond out. You know, that was the worst of 5th, the day after the 4th got for me. I still even remember that. Like, everybody went to jail when I was 22, fucking around trying to hoop, and the police got on us. The fuck is wrong with the damn police hating? At a basket, we going to hoop. But this is, now imagine July 5th for somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, this is what dude got to deal with. Or even worse for some people, because there's other people who probably lost loved ones overnight in the cities. But it's crazy. So I just feel sorry for the dude, man. And I just want to mention that and talk about that real quick to see if I had something to say about it. Because it's, you know, you're hearing it. You probably seen the video or heard about it going on in the internet right now. Dude named xtra, so he been grinding in the game for a while. He, you know, I've been seeing him online. You know, if anybody heard of old boy Adam 22 from No Jumper, he got a real big podcast and the people love it. You know what I'm saying? People watch it and everything. It's got a fan base. I became a fan of it, you know what I'm saying? Even though he got some bad rumor stuff that goes on in his stuff, it's still something people been paying attention to. So to see this happen to one of his stars and everything, because I really haven't seen the guy on other people's podcasts, but he's, you know what I'm saying? But he probably is on other people's podcasts. But now to see this happen to him, it's like, damn, I lost hand. Oh my God, man, it's crazy. So y'all gotta let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. What would you do if you lost a hand? You think this is true that this guy lost his hand? If it is, and he lost his hand, how much you think it's gonna cost for a prosthetic hand? How long do you think it takes for you to use your hand at a better rate that you used to have with this hand being gone? So let me know what y'all think, man. I appreciate y'all watching. Subscribe, share, all that stuff. I'll be right back at y'all with a new one.